Hello there guys, and welcome to episode 9 of Europa Universalis 4 as Muscovy, and I'm trying to decide which direction to attack into. I'm kind of thinking what we'd like to do is get a pathway in, if possible, towards Uzbek, because Uzbek... Oh no, they are still Sunni. I thought we were getting into Tengri. Is that Nogai? No guy is Sunni as well, so we don't really have many Tengri around. I'm just trying to find places that we can attack and not get massive amounts of aggressive expansion. What do we have left in order to be able to form Russia? Because we are working through these. Oh, we've got all of the provinces we now need. We just need to get to Administrative Tech 10. Excellent. How much money are we making? Not really enough to hire a level 2 advisor at the moment. Well, we've still got some cores that we need to finish off. We're also in the middle of doing a diplomatic annexation on... who is that on? Diplomatic annexation is... Is it Skov that we're working on? Yeah, it's Skov. So we're in the middle of a diplomatic annexation. We've got a load of cores that we need to complete. Our diplomats, obviously one's busy doing the annexation. Another one is building a spy network somewhere. Sweden fabricating claims on us, that's fine. We're still waiting for our army to rebuild. So who are we making claims on? Oh yeah, this one down here, this little one province miner that we discovered. I remember now, which is why I had an army moving down there. If we can jump in on them quick enough. Poland is getting smashed. Poland has like 5 provinces left. 5 provinces and Poland are done. Guaranteed. Poland are actually being guaranteed by Lithuania. Wow. Not that we're really concerned with Lithuania, because they're not all that big either. So have these guys got any allies? They've not, but they're actually attacking Poland. Interesting. Not too sure how well that's going to work for them. We need to obviously get that CB as quickly as we can if we want to jump in and take that province from them. Again, it's going to give us some more war exhaustion, but I certainly think we should attempt to grab that as quickly as we can. Most of our armies are fully reinforced. We're not out of manpower, so that's good. It's pretty low, but it's not terrible. The corruption's also not helping either, but that's fine. Conversions... I mean, there is a conversion we could do. There's a Tengri conversion. It would take a long time. So it probably isn't worth doing. We're probably going to end up taking religious ideas, to be honest, because we'll be taking a lot of Sunni stuff, a lot of Christian stuff, a lot of... Tengri stuff as well. What is this? An offer to sell a province from Lithuania. Wow, I've never had this happen before. Livonian Order is offering to sell us the province of VIII for 200. They want to sell me this province. That's interesting. Is Orthodox. Sure. I'll take a free province. Gotta core it, of course, but... Excellent. Thank you very much. Let's unpause. Right, we should have enough here now to go ahead and get a... Do we already have a claim on this? Oh, we do already have a claim on that. I don't know what I was waiting for then. In that case, let's bring the diplomat back, because we want to be able to declare war. Now, they are still in a war, but we shouldn't have too much problem here. Okay, so if we declare war here... Yep, nobody's going to come in on their side, so that's fine. So let's just go ahead and confirm. Now, their army's actually down here attacking Poland, but that's alright. We should just go straight in and siege out their capital. Now, if I detach a siege, can I get to you? No, because we're sort of trapped behind the fort. Okay, well, we might just sit there until we win the siege anyway. Where are you guys? 17k Permian separatists. Yeah, you're sort of up here, aren't you? This is where sort of Perm was. And we've got some guys around in the area, so that's fine. You guys are just marching around, continuing to try and siege out Poland, which doesn't really make any difference to me. There's another core done. Can we get over there? Yeah, we can actually get over there now. I could unsiege this from Poland, or I could... Yeah, I can't actually move into there, though. That's fine. Already a 14% chance, 21% chance now that that's going to fall. We do have some separatists. That is what we were expecting. We kind of went in the wrong direction there. But we might be okay. Yeah, now we're black flagged. That's not so useful. But we can move out in that direction. That's fine. Oh, wow. These guys actually just took some more land. Brilliant. That's actually quite useful for us. It means we're actually going to get some more out of this deal. They were a one-province miner. They now have 3 provinces. Although this one we can't core, which is a little bit of a problem. Horde is down there anyway. Still saying we can't get to you, which is interesting. Now, why is that? You don't have a defensive fort stopping us. So I can't understand why that is the case. So, do Poland hate me? No, they actually don't. Poland quite like me. So, if we can get a military access from Poland... And then we can march straight into there. And we'll try and take all of their provinces where we can. So let's get you down in there doing that. I might end up... Now this is the Ottomans, isn't it? Yeah. So the question is, am I going to end up taking that? Because it's going to be practically impossible for me to defend. I don't suppose you guys would be interested in diplomatic vassalization. No, didn't think so. Well, we've got a 100% war score against these guys, which is hardly a surprise. So let's not mess around and go straight in there. Sue for peace. So we can take, but yeah, we can't take that because we can't core it. But what we could do is we could turn what's left of them into a vassal. Now, why has that just gone over to Rostov? Oh, I was thinking it's just because it was moving over to my capital. Okay. So we could go ahead and do that. That will give us a little bit of AE. But I think we'll be alright. So there we go. We've taken 2 provinces and the other one's now a vassal. So let's go ahead and core what we've got. We'll keep you guys down here just in case. Obviously we're going to have high liberty desire, but that's fine. We can invest in a new idea. How are we on tech? No, we're only like a year ahead of time, so we're going to wait on that one. So yeah, we probably want to sort of jump between attacking the Sunni and attacking the Christians, just to try and really avoid the rate at which we rack up aggressive expansion. Crimea, our truce is almost up with. And that's 3 provinces that could be fairly easy to take. I might march this army down here with a view to taking that at some point. Although we are likely to get Kazani separatists soon, so I might just leave you guys around here. What are we like on force limit, by the way? 38 of 51. Ah, finally we can purchase an ability. So what are we going to get? Feudal de jure law, not too bothered about that. Aggressive expansion impact, minus 10%. I think that's the one we've got to take, really, isn't it? Allow bordering claims could also be useful. Combat bonus in terrain or capital. We've got to go for the reduced aggressive expansion impact as early as possible. That's a no-brainer. Our capital is grasslands. And woods, forest, woods. That's not showing me what I want it to show me, is it? No, there we go. Because I'm on the wrong map mode. Simple terrain. So it's all the light green. So it gives us a little bit of stuff down here in Lithuania, but it's not that great, that one. Anyway, let's go ahead. We've got too many diplomatic relations now, but the annex vassal on Pskov is almost complete. And there it goes. So now we no longer have too many subjects. What we can do, of course, is also cancel our military access with Poland. So that'll be fine. So we've got extra troops over here now. It's all infantry, which is fine. So we'll split this group up. Half can join this one. The other half can go down and join this one. So yeah, I'm thinking about going after Crimea next. How are we doing with sailors? See, we got all... This is the thing I can't work out. We got all of those shipyards built, or docks built. And those docks give us a local sailors modifier. I mean, I know that these places all have 75% autonomy, which is reducing the amount of sailors we get. But the amount we built should have took us up. We're still stuck at 27. We're not gaining any extra. It's a little bit weird. Maybe the amount has gone up, but we gain 5 each month and we're using 5 each month. Not too sure what causes that. This is the first game I've ever had a problem with not having enough sailors here. Right, you have attrition there. But it would appear that we can safely stand here. You do not have attrition there. You are good. Okay, so can we do anything at the moment? Overextension is going to be going away. We're working on that. We could boost stability again, but we are getting behind on tech, particularly admin tech. And if we want to form Russia, we need to get that up there. In fact, we're making such a decent amount of money at the moment. I'm actually considering, first of all, focusing on admin, but also getting a better admin guy. National tax guy. He will help pay for himself. I think that'll work out for us. So let's go ahead and do that. Obviously, it's going to cost us a little bit more money each month, but... we should be able to catch up on admin a little bit. And if we do end up taking religious ideas is also an admin group, so that'll cost us as well. So we do want to try and catch up in tech. It's strange because Muscovy is, well, it's an Eastern tech group, so it's sort of slightly behind. But yeah, I guess we do have this sort of massive tech penalty at the moment. But even playing as Ming, it was so much easier to stay ahead in terms of technology. And we are getting some sort of bleed through over here with the tech. Get an extra possible advisor now as well, which is always good. So you guys are a vassal. You guys have got 3 provinces which we can take. Now then, you are also... Right, you're allied with Nogai. You guys are still a vassal of. So yeah, we should be able to take them without a problem. Truce is September of 92. So we've still got just over a year before we can do that. Kazani separatists are almost about to pop. Do we have the ability to... This is the one that reduces rebel factions. We can't use that at the moment. That is unfortunate. So we might just have to wait and see if anything pops and then deal with it. What is on national unrest at the moment? It is negative 3.25. It'll go down a little bit more once we get rid of that overextension. Where are you likely to pop? Simbrit. Yeah, they're probably going to pop sort of in one of these provinces down here anyway. Do any of these have... Let's try and sort of have you somewhere in the middle, because I know they're going to pop sort of any time now. I don't think we're going to need both armies to deal with Crimea, because they don't have a particularly big army. No guy might attack, though, so having an army up here will be pretty good. Our diplomats are both free, which is interesting. We've also, of course, now gained another fort, which we shouldn't have on right now. Livonian Order may well be one that we attack in the future. They are allied with Riga and the Teutonic Order. Riga we don't care about. Teutonic Order could be a bit of a problem. Sweden... Sweden is still not independent. We are allied with Austria still. Surprised Austria hasn't dragged me into any wars, to be honest. Yeah, Lithuania is going to get eaten on at some point. I mean, we do want to work our way to the east. Definitely, we want to try and find Ming. But the provinces to the east aren't worth nearly as much as the provinces to the west. So that's why we're going to go and do that. Do we really want to try and diplomatically annex Rostov? Is it worth it at all? I'm going to go with I don't think it is. So let's go and break our vassalization. And then as soon as we can, we're going to go and get a claim on them. It'll just be easier to take that one. Yeah, we keep getting attrition here. It's because of the winter. That 20 stack is going to hurt wherever it stands, to be honest. Let's move them up here. Quite a few forts around here. We probably don't need this one, to be honest. Let's go ahead and do that. So, Livonian Order is somebody that we will have to take on, definitely. We'd like some more coastline. I mean, that'd be ideal for us. But yeah, Crimea and Circassia we'd also like to take. Sort of start working our way down. Eventually we're going to want to annex the Great Horde as well. So that'll make life easier. No, guys, pretty big, actually. Definitely eating into Uzbek. 2 mercantilism, well, we've got to take that, really. Kazani Separatists, I'm surprised they haven't popped yet. There's quite a high chance of that happening. But it hasn't happened. 21... Did it? Oh no, we've just got more Separatists. 21.1% chance each month of it progressing. But still not actually doing it yet. So, we're almost... do we actually have a claim on Crimea? No CB. So, we need to go ahead and build a spy network down there quickly. We also want to start building a spy network over here. Let's have a quick look at the old coalition map mode, see what the aggressive expansion is like. Quite high with Kazan, which is, you know, understandable because we took a lot of their land. But Crimea is Sunni, so if we attack Crimea, we'll get a bit more aggressive expansion with the Ottomans, but should be okay with Lithuania. Although, to be fair, I'm probably more worried about the Ottomans than I am Lithuania. Right, okay, we have our rebellion spawn, which we were expecting, so let's go ahead and deal with that. Sami separatists can pop. Now, where are you guys going to pop? In Kolar. Now, where is that? It's every time I play this game in a different nation, it's like I don't know where any of the places are. Oh, we're all the way up there. Right, okay. Might have to march you guys up there in preparation of dealing with that one then. Hopefully we'll win this battle. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. We're still recovering manpower, you know, just about. So let's go up and get ready for that one. That's quite a distance away. I didn't really realise it was all the way up there. Lose some money. Lose some trade efficiency and tax modifier, or lose a little tiny bit of money. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. The money situation isn't actually all that bad right now. So our truce with Crimea has ended. Crimea has actually entered into a coalition against us, but they're in the it's a coalition of 1. So this might be an ideal time to take them out. Now then, how many separatists are we going to get up here? This is an important thing to know. 8k. So what we should be doing is splitting this army in half and just sort of taking half of you up there to deal with it. Using the other half down here. We are going to go ahead and declare a war straight away on Crimea. Or at least as soon as we get a CB. Ah, damn it. Now the Ottomans have entered. See, what I should have done was being quicker. If I'd have already had that CB, I could have declared war on Crimea, and then before the Ottomans joined the coalition. It will wear down. You just have to wait for some of that aggressive expansion to go away. That makes life difficult for us. But of course we can attack people who aren't in the coalition. Nogai aren't in the coalition. They're also allied with a lot of people, though. But we could take on Nogai and then still get Crimea that way. Kazan, you are allied with Nogai. We still have a truce with them, though, so that's a little bit of a problem. They're defending against Uzbek. They're guaranteeing somebody as well. That's a little bit annoying. Let's just take some time then to try and get these rebel factions dealt with. I don't think the Ottomans are going to directly attack me, because then they'd have to fight against Austria as well, most likely. Really need to get our military tech up so we're not having to deal with this attrition as much. Now, are the Ottomans at war with somebody? They're marching their armies around. Doesn't appear that they're at war at the moment. Just don't like that they're around here. There's some loyalty to the Cossacks. Disloyal estates, which is perfectly fine. I mean, we could go ahead and take this, but it increases our stability costs, so we probably don't want to do that. How are we doing on techs? Because I feel that we're really behind now. Yeah, we're even behind on our military tech, so I'd like to get that sorted out as quickly as possible. A little bit of a shame that I couldn't start a war in this episode. So it was my intention to go and attack Crimea. But if I was to attack them now, I'd have to deal with the Ottomans as well, which is not an ideal thing. So we could go ahead and try and take some land from Lithuania. There, these guys popped up there. Now, they don't have a leader, so I think I'm just going to temporarily assign one over here anyway, just to get this dealt with. It should be relatively easy. We have gotten rid of most of the rebels anyway, which is good. Yeah, we did unfortunately take a terrain penalty there. We've got a slightly wider army. Excellent. So let's go ahead and move you back down with the main stack. And now I need to decide what I'm going to do. Am I going to attack the Livonian Order or Lithuania? Obviously, it doesn't seem like a good idea to attack the Sunni, so we might have to go for another Christian nation. Anyway, I'm going to end the video there, so thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.